life into something that you can never own.
Hello, Libra. Here's your weekly reading for January 8th through about the 14th. These are general. Take what works, and what doesn't work just doesn't work. But let's see what the cards have to say for you guys. I need 3 cards for my Libras. And you know what? And this one too. Okay. Oh, everything's screwed up over here. Messing things up over here, Libras. Okay, I need what is challenging my Libras. Okay, and I need your recommendations for my Libras. Do that again. Nothing came out. Oh, look at that. Okay. Okay, guys. So let's get started. The Ten of Swords is in your recent past position, and this is a card saying the worst has happened. You might still be going through this a little bit. Things might still be stressful at the moment. I get this all the time when I'm under a lot of stress. There's a disaster, and I'm mentally, like, in my head, it's just, I feel worn out and just sick and tired. So you guys might be sick and tired of something. But this is saying that the worst has happened. So whatever's going forward, like, the worst of it is over. So you're not out of the woods yet, but you're out of, like, the swamp, maybe. Now, what's in your current position is the moon. Now, this card represents fears, anxiety. It could be illusions. Like, you don't see everything. Something could be going on in the background that you're really not aware of, and you don't really see the path forward, or you don't see the whole picture. So there might be something that's hidden currently. And what is in your near future is the Empress. And this is all about abundance. This is about kind of achieving, kind of growing something and achieving the fruits of your labor. It's a really positive card. So I definitely think you're headed for, even if you're going through it a little bit right now and things are not very clear, you're definitely headed for something much better in the very near future. So that is phenomenal. But what is challenging you this week is the Three of Pentacles. And this is about collaborations and things not really jiving well with people around you. This could involve work collaborations, your coworkers. This could involve the people in your household, maybe your kids, your husband, your wife, whoever. Your mom could be pissing you off, or there's something not going. Things aren't quite running well with each other. So you could be hitting these like bumps in a road. And considering I think we're still in Mercury retrograde when this video is coming out, that could be maybe communications, or people are just saying things in a certain kind of way. And it's causing problems, Libra. But what is recommended for you is actually the Three of Pentacles as well. So I would say this is saying, even if somebody is not really working with you the way that you want, there's problems with the collaborations, there's breakdowns in communication, or things aren't really running smoothly, just keep at it. So keep working with those people. I think things are going to resolve. And especially because the moon here, there might be something going on that's obviously hidden. Things are not quite clear, but you guys are all headed for the Empress energy, which is about kind of creating something much better, and it's going to bring you like abundance and this kind of satisfaction in the near future. So I definitely think that is very interesting. Now let's get some more cards here and let's see what we get. I need one card for my Libras. Okay, we got 2 cards for you. You got Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold, and you have Cow Spirit, the miracles are endless. Okay, let me pull some more stuff. And then you got these 2. Garnet, ignite your passion. And Amethyst, trust your intuition. And these two. Engagement ring, engagement, partnerships, commitment, eternity, completion, union. The golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Oh, let me get one more card and we're going to smush it all together. Oh, you got trust. Okay, so another card of trust. Trust, the situation is calling you for you to have faith. Okay, let's now get into all of this. Now let me take a look. We're going to start with our Badger spirit over here. Be fearless and bold. So I think this is really indicating, sorry, the dog is here. He's destroying his favorite toy again. He's very diligent about that. This is indicating, I feel like with the moon, I feel you might just feel that, yeah, I don't want to say what more can they do to you, but you might have just had this whole moment where this could have been some backstabbing. This could have just been a situation. You just feel like everything has just come at you and it's just not working well. And the moon is indicating that there's a lot of illusions. This could be your fears, anxieties. But the Badger spirit is saying be fearless and bold. So you have to move through this moon phase or whatever's going on now where you're not seeing the full picture and you feel like things aren't working out correctly. Just continue on. Just have that I can do it and just keep pushing forward. Cow spirit, the miracles are endless. And I feel like that's really going with the Empress energy. I feel like by you kind of continuing to deal with the situation and press on, you're actually going to really reap some rewards from it. But you just need to continue to have that like strength that you can do it. And Amethyst, trust your intuition. And I feel like some of you, your intuition is what's really fueling you forward through this kind of, this period of not really seeing things very clearly or not seeing the full picture. You don't have all the answers when you have the moon. So I think your intuition is guiding you that there is something better on the horizon, but you just need to keep trusting that. And I wonder if, regarding this collaboration, I wonder if your intuition is kind of telling you something about somebody you might be dealing with as well. But ignite your passion. And I definitely think whatever this is, it's something that you are passionate about, because sometimes this Ten of Swords, you kind of, I get this a lot when I'm having to fight for something, like when I'm having to do something that I really, really want, but things aren't going very well and it feels like a disaster at the moment. So this is something that you've really worked hard for, like you've put a lot of time and effort into, because the tens are about the end of the cycle. So it could be that you've really invested a lot of time and it's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. It's still a disaster. It's not going well. But I think this is saying that you have to keep with that passion. And I feel like with your intuition here, something might be telling you just to keep pushing forward. Now, the golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. I wonder if that's a little bit what's going on with this collaboration, with this Three of Pentacles in reverse. I wonder if there's somebody who's a little bit self-absorbed, and I wonder if they're not telling you everything correctly or fully, because with the moon, this is about illusion. So I wonder if somebody that you're having to deal with is, I don't want to say purposely causing problems, but what they're doing is basically causing you problems, or the situation problems, and it's because they're just a mess themselves. Or you could be feeling that you're putting too much effort into the relationship or too much effort into something and you're not really getting what you need out of it, or they're not matching your efforts. So that I would be, see if that resonates and maybe be aware of that. But engagement ring, engagement, partnerships, commitment, eternity, completion, union. I feel like, though, if you kind of stick through this and have this be fearless and bold energy, you're going to actually come to kind of some kind of completion. And I think it's going to be a good union, because that Empress, she's a very positive card. And Now, with the partnerships, this could be indicating that maybe some of the partnerships, because especially you have the Three of Pentacles, which is all about partnerships, there's obviously problems here, but I think certain things with it are worth sticking with because you have it, the Three of Pentacles, twice. So I wonder if maybe there's somebody within this situation that is kind of a little bit this narcissist that's just not really giving their all to the situation. This, you could be working on a group project. You could be having something contracted out with your house and somebody you're dealing with is not really in it in a sense, but other people, other contractors are really trying to help the situation, but there could be somebody that's just not really, like maybe you're redoing your bathroom and the tile guy is ready and he's ready to get going, but you need the plumbing guy to finish what he needs to do so the tile guy could get to work. So it might be something like that. Somebody within this is kind of dropping the ball in a sense, and it's causing you this little frustration. But I definitely think not everything within this union or this partnership is going bad. I just think there's maybe one person or situation that's kind of holding things up a little bit. But trust, this situation is calling you to have faith. I think this is just saying you need to trust your intuition and you just need to trust that it's going to work out. Even if you don't see everything right clearly with the moon energy, the Empress is here to say that you will have a satisfactory result in the end. And especially because you have the Three of Pentacles came up twice. You're challenging, but what is recommended, I think you need to still be patient with the situation and kind of trust that somehow people are going to get on the same page and you're going to actually wind up having very good results from it. Because sometimes it takes somebody a minute to kind of get on the same page. They might initially start out as somebody you don't feel like you can trust, or they're not holding it down or doing their share of the work, but then they wind up surprising you in the end and really kind of like being like, okay, well, it was a rocky start, but we really came to a really satisfactory resolution in the end. So it could be something like that. Okay, guys, let's see what quote we get for you. Ooh, failure is a bend in the road, not the end of the road. And I feel like for some of you, you experienced with this Ten of Swords some type of failure or setback, and you just need to keep pushing forward. I think that's what that's saying, that, you know what, it came up, but that doesn't mean that you can't keep pushing forward. And we're going to see the spirit of the dish that shall be with you in the upcoming week. You have... Oh, this is funny. So yeah, the guides, the spirit guides, the spirit has an answer, a question, not a question. The spirit has an answer for you. So the spirit of the dish is the hot mess, which is the Sunday. Some of you might be dealing with this Three of Pentacles energy here in reverse. Some of you may be actually dealing with a hot mess, and I feel like that's going to resonate very clearly for some of you. But so take that how that works. But I think this hot mess, it's going to wind up being very delicious or very good in the end. So you might just have to stick with it. But that's hilarious. Okay, let's see what else we get for you guys. Okay, so for your recommended dinner and a movie, you have barbecue, food and drama movies. And what do we have here? We have two Pisces. You have Pisces energy twice. And Pisces is all about vision. It could be about creativity, but it also can represent illusions. So I think you guys definitely have some kind of like illusion thing that you have to watch out for. And also here you have Neptune, which is also about illusions. It can represent illusions as well. It has that Piscean energy as well. So there might be something that you really is not, because the moon here is about illusions. So something is not very clear, and you need to kind of just stick with it and have faith that it's going to wind up being okay in the end. So there's definitely something here that's kind of a little bit... and you also have the North Node here, which is about kind of destiny. So I think that whatever this is, even though it may be a little bit stressful, a mess, a hot mess, like dramatic at the moment, I think it's actually going to be, in the end, it's going to be very, very good for you. So, and you also have 2 8th houses, which is all about change, transformation. It could be about debts, but it could be about secrets as well. So maybe somebody has a secret that they're not sharing with you, or there's like some kind of, I don't want to say illusions as well, but you definitely have something kind of, something is not fully clear for you guys. That's what this is definitely saying, Libra. Something you do not see, you do not have all the answers to the problem currently. You're not seeing everything. There's a lot of illusions. There's some secrets going on. It could be from this narcissistic person or whatever, but I think it's almost saying that you have to trust your intuition with this, but somehow the collaborations or whatever you're doing is going to work out well. You just have to kind of keep with this. Now, I wonder for some of you, if you really feel that somebody is this narcissist or this problematic person, I wonder if this is indicating that you might be able to find somebody else to fill that position, you know? Because the 3 of Pentacles here is about kind of teamwork and everything, but it doesn't necessarily say that you have to continue working with that specific individual. They might be another option. There might be another option because the miracles are endless. I wonder if there's some other option for somebody else that you can put into that position. So if you feel like something is not quite right and you can actually get someone else to help you who would be a better fit, maybe this is saying kind of review your options. And just because this one collaboration isn't working right doesn't mean the next one is not going to work much better. So take that how it works for you guys. Let me see. Now let's get some. We have N, O, A, J, H, and C. And now these 3 jumped in my head. You have love, accept, and peace. So I think this is like accept is probably saying like whatever this situation is, you might have to accept it to find peace, but maybe go forward with love in a sense. Okay, and let's see what we have with the little charmies. Let me see what charmy I get for you guys. Oh, you have the little world. The little like, I don't know if you can see that, the globe thingy. So I feel like this is saying the world is your oyster in a sense. What else do I feel like this is saying to you? I kind of feel like this is saying that you do have a lot of options, because if you think about it, you have the whole globe is spinning on this thing, and then you can kind of spin it around and look at whatever country or whatever continent or whatever, right? So I feel like, and that would be options for your eyes. That's options to look at different things. So I think that, but at the same time, when you're looking at one side of this, you're not actually seeing the back side of it, right? So you can only see one thing at one time. So this could also indicate that go with this specific reading with the moon and not seeing the full picture, like, because it's not just a flat map. So you're only seeing one side of this globe at one particular time. But when you spin it, you might see a different side. So I'm wondering if for some of you, this is saying that you might have to see that you're not seeing your full options completely because you need to spin something or you need to come at it from a different perspective to really get a clearer picture. So I think that's what this is saying for this particular reading, that you have more available to you, but you need to kind of view things from a different perspective or a different angle to see the rest of the picture. Because I think something is definitely hidden from you guys and you just need to kind of shift things up a little bit. But don't be afraid to shift things up, because I definitely think you have very good things are coming in for you. You just have to, sometimes you just got to put in that work, you know? It's annoying too occasionally. Okay, now let's see what the Magic 8 Ball has for you. Okay, Libras, think of your question, and here we go. Oh, mystical magical 8 Ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the world. What is the answer to Libra's question? It says, you may rely on it. There you guys go. The 8 Ball has spoken. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.